guys,
New notification.
in this video I'm going to be discussing how my current phone almost crapped out on me. Almost crapped out on me. I was worried and I was in a bad mood all damn day, dude. Thought I wasn't going to get no help. Luckily, there was somebody in my family that helped a bit with the phone situation, and yeah. I was in a bad mood. I was losing sleep over the whole thing of my phone almost doing me dirty like my previous phone did. I really hated how my previous phone crapped out on me twice in one fucking year. One fucking year. And I had to get a new phone. Within a span of a one fucking year. If not, the vast majority of the entirety of all of last year. And I had to get like a new phone. Oh my Zeus! How can something like this continue on? That's not cool. That's very not cool at all. I was about to lose my ever-loving fucking mind because of that. I didn't want to go through that. Honestly. If I wanted to go through that, I would have gone through the underworld and constantly be tortured and be put on a similar torment as Tantalus and Sisyphus. I have done nothing to warrant such madness of punishment from technology. You got a new phone. Why don't we just hide your damn social media Google account and social media account information? Oh, you're locked out of your phone? Well, dear user of the phone, why don't we just keep your account information out of your hands so you won't be able to get back into it? That's fucking stupid. Somebody's got to regulate how the screen locking and how the very screen locking should be regulated, and the very reset should also be regulated by the fucking government to regulate when phones need to be done away with. That leaves somebody with a new possibility of getting like a new phone or needing a new phone. And where updates don't make it to where the phone needs to turn off in order to be fully updated. The goddamn bullshit with the phones. I can't stand that kind of shit. My own phone almost did me dirty, and I'm not happy about that kind of thing, to be honest. I mean, chances are I would have been able to post a lot more videos and just show more of my face even more on this channel. But I had a couple of accounts. I have no access to those 2 accounts. I had like a 3rd account. I lost access to that because of phone screen lock bullshit. And I thought to myself, holy fuck, it's happening again. Oh my Zeus. I was stressing the fuck out. I was losing sleep over it. Wondering if I would, like, turn it off, turn it back on, and everything is back to being cool again. Then I had to get it reset. Luckily for me, I figured it out. I had like just a tiny bit of help, but I wound up doing all of the work of getting everything back up and running, more or less. And now I have to like regain all that I've lost from my gallery to be able to do what I need to do. It's not exactly fun, to be honest. Not exactly fun to lose a lot of stuff on one's own devices. Luckily, the vast majority of my shit was backed up. It was backed the fuck up. You see, if I had have backed up a lot of shit on all of my older devices, I would still be able to have access to all of it. Absolutely all of it, all throughout my time of having smartphones. And even backing all my shit up on like tablets and my laptop, backing everything up. Absolutely everything. I would have been able to gain like access to like 100% of all the shit that I've ever had to make. I've had to make a shit ton of channels. A shit ton of channels that wasn't going anywhere. And then when one was going anywhere, I lost access to that because somebody fucking hacked it and refused to give it back. And then I had to start 3 others, and then I lost access to those YouTube channels. But this one, oh yeah, this one I'm not gonna fucking lose access to. I'll make sure of that. I do not want to lose access to this one. Because if I lose access to this one, I'm not going to start another YouTube channel. This is the final one. The final YouTube channel. I am not going to start another one. I've had enough of wasting years starting YouTube channel after YouTube channel and none of them getting anywhere and not having any ideas to go off of making those YouTube channels go from obscure to massive. I mean, if I had have just kept my very first ever YouTube channel, I would have been able to still be able to keep that YouTube channel. I've had so many obscure YouTube channels over the years. It is crazy. And some of them were not even mine. They're just bought accounts made by other people that wanted to either discredit me or any of that other shit, or act like I'm just primarily a music channel. Although I love music, that's not my main focus. My main focus is on commentary and other shit. And this is why phones need to be regulated when it comes to buggy messes. Like, it just stresses me out. And I don't like being stressed out. I lose sleep over stressful shit. I lose sleep over that shit. I lose ever-loving mother chicken sucking sleep over stressful shit that just drives my anxiety up through the fucking roof. Like holy fuckwit, dude. That is in of itself the most stressed I've ever been in my entire life. I've had many stressful shits going on in my life. Back when I was living with a family member, I'm not going to name names, but when I was 14, I accidentally flooded their bathroom, and I was stressing myself out. I could have done something about that, like plunge the toilet as hard as I can to get it unclogged before flushing the toilet. I was stressed out. I was freaking out. I didn't like being in that state of mind at all. A lot of shit can stress a person out. A lot of it. Now, if some people would just, get rid of the stressing shit, they would be able to have more of a way to keep a lot of shit from getting out of hand in their lives. Some people get so stressed out that they start breaking down crying, praying for some fucking help from above. And I ain't gonna lie, I've been there myself. When things got hard and too tough for me, even I looked to the heavens above for some help. And I'm not gonna deny it. It ain't fun at all. At all. To go and cry out to the gods in the heavens above for some help. It is not fun. It's not also scary as shit to cry out to the gods above on high in the heavens above for help. But it's also humiliating. And I'm starting to think, every time I start thinking that things are looking up for me, and thinking that nothing can go wrong, my father Zeus is up there in the heavens, just saying amongst the gods, oh, look at this. My own son, one of many of my children who hasn't earned the right to be as prideful as he wants, and as prideful as his sister Athena, and hasn't earned the wisdom to make decisions of his own, like Athena and the other gods and other demigods have made and have earned the wisdom and the know-how to make decisions of their own through hard work. And so my father Zeus decided to humble me by seeing to it that distant relatives, the Moirai, dabbles their hands into my life, only to humble me, because I have to earn it. I have to work hard to earn the right to be a know-it-all that got everything figured out, and work hard to earn that ability and that right to know, be a know-it-all and be a smart demigod. And this is one of Zeus's trials he's putting me on. A intellectual demigod its trial. And I gotta say, I sure as in shit messed up thinking I could just rise above my rank amongst the Olympian pantheon. I have to do more work to earn the ability to be good at literally everything, remembering everything, and being able to have enough time to come to a realization of bookmarking everything, and then some. And I probably should have not have snapped at somebody. I only pray to Zeus to guide me, to guide me, his own son. 'Cause honestly, I still need Zeus to still teach me to not be as angry. 'Cause Zeus is trying to teach me something about slowing down, not rushing things, taking time to get my bearings, and for Zeus, the most high god of Olympus, to teach me to hone my very own skills in being smart, cunning, and to still stay good-natured. I mean, I am a nice guy, and I still need Zeus to teach me how to manage my emotions, to not snap at people as much. And in order for me to be the Messiah, I still need Zeus to teach me how to be a proper Messiah. Not to give in to emotions like a human being, but to think critically and to manage my emotions while still having compassion. In order for me to take over as the heir to the throne of Olympus, and the very nature of being the son of Zeus, and to not be as bad as Ares, always violent all of the time. And with that being said, I can't run the risk of jeopardizing my position as a intellectually disciplined and emotionally stable type of demigod and to be intellectually like to have like being like intellectually disciplined and emotionally stable and keeping myself spiritually grounded in the ways of the great philosophers such as Plutarch and Pluto. And to have the great skills of said intellectuals of high Hellenic moral philosophy as such, and being just as good as Herodotus or Herodotus, and being a good moral teacher myself, but I have a long way to go. Maybe this year or next year, and having my spiritual groundedness in the very philosophies of Plutarch and Pluto. Well, not Pluto, but Plato. Yeah, Plato having his like good moral philosophy and being able to crack open the minds of those by taking tips from Plato on philosophy, getting people to think. And channeling very, very nichely the Ovid, Homer, and Hesiod when it comes to the gods. I just want my father Zeus, the most high god of Olympus, to still teach me things. Still teach me and still guide my life. I am still going to need him and his guidance, his wisdom, his good moral judgment. I still need to do prayers and praising, and if need be, maybe if I was to buy a bull and sacrifice that bull to Zeus, invoking Zeus's name during the ritualistic bull sacrificing, and to sacrifice a bull to Zeus as a form of praise. And then after sacrificing a bull to Zeus, maybe, just maybe, sacrifice a goat as well just as an added good measure of paying my dues to Zeus, paying my dues to my father. And being able to gain the favor of Zeus and gaining the favor of Olympus and not forget anything, and maybe sacrifice 5 goats to Mnemosyne to get her blessing and her favor. Sacrificing 4 or 5 goats and sacrificing 2 or 3 bulls to Mnemosyne, the goddess of memory. Maybe she could help me unclog my mind after just basically after sacrificing a handful of animals to them, to the gods. And maybe, just maybe, if I was to come into some money and have Hermes help me out, to help out a brother in the financial department, so I could get some money to legally buy at least 5 goats and 3 bulls, and having an altar and a dagger, some firewood, some like starter fluid, dousing the firewood on the altar, and placing a injured animal, such as a severely injured bull and or a few severely injured goats, and sacrifice them to the gods of Olympus to gain their favor. And yes, I would like to remember all of my account information from each of my YouTube channels and Google accounts that I've lost, and have those memories come back to me full force, and remembering them because of getting a blessing, a very serious blessing, some divine intervention from Olympus above to have some divine intervention in my life from the gods of Olympus and the gods of the sea. But I won't be getting curses from Hades himself. I steer clear of paying him dues. He's the evil one. I want the blessings and the divine intervention and the divine favoritism of Zeus and Mnemosyne. And I know and I know that the gods can hear me now. They know I need them. I need their guidance. I need their influence. I need their divine intervention to happen in my life, so I wouldn't forget anything about technology. And to help me manage my relationships with people much better than what I'm doing right now. Having only friends and not enemies. And not have people turning on me and trying to get me jumped or attacked or being sold out to somebody only to be ream-rommed. I don't want to run the risk of that crap happening. It wouldn't be fun to have somebody sell me out. And somehow I almost got jumped. But the fates, they saw the lies and the deceits that happened against me. And they weaved a chapter of my life where I cut a former friend who betrayed me out of my life for trying to get me jumped by my current friend. And yeah, I'm not gonna name names. I'm not gonna name drop them, but they know. Those two know. I'm not gonna name drop them. They already know who I'm talking about. One that was planning on jumping me because of something that the other said to them, that is saying that I said something and lying. And I'm just gonna thank the Moirai for making me come to realization to cut that person out of my life. They were looking out for me that time. I gotta have faith in the gods of Olympus. But I'm going on a tangent and a rant about my beliefs, but that's not why I'm making this video. The reason why I was making this video is because my current phone almost crapped out on me. Luckily, I remembered. This time, I remembered my Google account. Thank the gods above. Thank Zeus and the fates above. And thank Nemozine, the goddess of memory that I still retained this very Google account information. And I'm not giving that out. I will not divulge sensitive information about my Google account ever again. I learned my lesson. I learned my lesson not to give it out. From the first time, I learned my lesson. Don't give your Google account information out to anyone. And that's what I've learned the hard way the first time. And I have learned that lesson the hard way. And the gods were teaching me that lesson. Zeus was teaching me that lesson. Nemozine and the fates were teaching me that lesson. And I thank them for teaching me that lesson. Don't forget, digital accesses to everything. And thank the gods of Olympus, of Olympus in the highest heavens. And thank the king of the gods and the ruler of the universe that I have this last and final account. A Google account that I am still having. It's not good on my heart or my health to be this stressed out and worried. I learned my lesson to not to give out account information or lose account information or forget account information. I have learned my lesson the hard way. And I'm never going to forget what lessons the gods have taught me. Even though I'm the prince of Olympus, I still have Even I still have a lot to learn. Kind of a shocker.